All right, Joe, we have some amazing deals happening at CVS this week, the week of May 11th, and this is a 2-week ad, so these deals are actually going to reset, and we're going to have these same deals through May 24th. This is going to be my in-store 10 off 70 plus a couple of other super awesome transactions that I did. Let me show you how I got $123 worth of products for 59 cents. Now, this first deal that I did on the Aleve, I don't think the Ibotta offer is still available, but it is still a really good deal. So you can either do this deal, it'll just be $6 more, or you could find something else to do in place of this. But these are on promotion, buy one, get one 50% off. So I grabbed 2 of the Aleve, 1 of the arthritis, and this original 90 count. They're both priced at $16.49. With the buy one, get one 50% off. That makes the total for two $24.73. We have a $3 digital coupon in the CVS app, and I had a $3 paper coupon that I got from my Save insert that I get out of my local newspaper. That made the total to pay $18.73. We had this offer on Ibotta, $3 back on each one with a limit of 5. Like I said, I don't know if this one is still available, so you're going to want to double check. That gave me $6 back on Ibotta. And we have this super high value rebate of $9 back on Swagbucks. That made the total for two $3.73 or just $1.86 each. The Neutrogena cosmetics are back on promotion, $7 in extra bucks when you buy 2. So I grabbed one of the 21 count makeup removers that's priced at $6.59. It has to be the 21 count that's over in the cosmetics section. And because they only had one of the makeup remover wipes left, then I grabbed one of the oil-free makeup removers that's priced at $6.79. That makes the total for two $13.38. There is a $2.50 digital coupon on the wipes that you want to make sure you have clipped. That's going to bring the total to pay down to $10.88. Then we're going to get the $7 back for buying 2, making the final net cost $3.88, or just $1.94 each. The Gillette foamies are still on promotion. Buy one, get one 50% off, and when you buy 2, you're going to get $4 back in extra care bucks. The total for 2 is $5.23. There's no digital coupons. Then we'll pay that out of pocket and then get $4 back for buying 2, making the final net cost $1.23 or just 61 cents each. This week, the Maybelline is on promotion. Buy 2, get $5 back in extra care bucks. And we have a $3 CRT that everyone should have got. Believe it or not, I actually needed to stock back up on the baby lips, so I grabbed 2 of them. They're priced at $4.79. Making the total for 2 $9.98. Then we'll have that $3 CRT come off, making it $6.98 to pay. Then we'll go back to $5 in extra care bucks, making them $1.98 or just 99 cents each. I still have some of my CoverGirl paper coupons that I get out of that Save insert that I find in my local county newspaper. And so I'm going to do the CoverGirl deal again. These are priced at $5.99 at my store. We have a 4 off 1 manufacturer coupon in the CVS app, and I have my $3 coupon. And these are on promotion. When you buy 2, you're going to get $6 back in extra care bucks. 2 of these are $11.98. We'll have the $4 CRT or manufacturer coupon come off, and then my $3 paper coupon will come off, making the total to pay $4.98. Then I'll get $6 back in extra care bucks for buying 2, making these a $1.02 moneymaker. Now, originally, this is everything that I got from a 10 off 70 transaction. However, when I went to the register and I did the Tide, which I'm going to tell you about, it didn't work the way that I needed it to work. So I'm going to go over the Tide here in just a second. So that was not part of my 10 off 70. I had to void that transaction and go back and get something to get me over the $70 spend threshold. So this week, the Avatar face masks are buy 2, get $3 back in extra care bucks. So I grabbed 2 of these, one of the Bee Honey and one of the Juicy Peach. They're priced at $2.99. The total for 2 is $5.98. Then we'll get back the $3 in extra care bucks for buying 2, making the final net cost on these $2.98. So they're basically buy one, get one free. So this is what I added to my transaction for my 10 off 70 to get me over that $70 spend threshold. These are the 2 paper coupons that I used in this transaction. I had the $3 off paper coupon for the Aleve and the $3 off for the CoverGirl. Now, because I had to switch up my plan super fast there because that Tide wasn't working the way I thought it was going to work, my out-of-pocket cost was a little bit higher, but luckily I had the extra bucks to roll into it to lower my out-of-pocket cost. So I paid $3.28. I rolled in about $40 in extra care bucks. So the original total for this transaction was $43.28. But all of my coupons came off fine. I didn't have any trouble with my 2 paper coupons. They're up here at the top. My 10 off 70 came off, and everything worked out perfectly once I fixed my issue with the Tide, which I'm going to tell you about in a second. I got $25 back in extra care bucks. I got $9 back on swag bucks for the Aleve, so that did work and it did come through. I did have to have them review it. It kicked it out when I first scanned it, but I just sent it in for review and then they did give it to me. And I got $6 back for the Aleve, 3 on each one. Again, I don't know if this offer is still available, so you're definitely going to want to check. Okay, so this is kind of wild because after all of my extra care bucks that I got back, the $9 on swag bucks, the $6 on Ibotta, that made the net cost for this transaction $3.28. Which, incidentally, remember, is exactly how much I paid before tax. Okay, now on to what happened with the Tide and the Bounce. So this is going to be a shout out to Couponing with Star. If you don't follow her, she is absolutely amazing, especially for CVS shopping. So you definitely want to be following her. And she reminded me that you can use your OTC cards that you get from the P&G goodeveryday.com site for scanning in your receipts that have P&G items on them. You've heard me talk about it before. If you've watched some of my other videos, it's one of my favorite things to do. So she reminded me that we can use these at CVS. It has been a hot minute since I have remembered to do that. So I had 2 $5 OTC cards, and that stands for a one-time coupon, and they're $5 each, and they used to kind of act like a gift card, but they've been acting wonky here lately. Now, these are on promotion. When you buy 2, you're going to get $2 in extra care bucks, and you're going to want to watch on all the laundry care items. Some of them are on a little bit different promotion, so you want to make sure that you're grabbing things that are on the same promotion. I grabbed the Tide Pods and the Bounce Sheets. They're both priced at $5.49. There were no digital coupons in the CVS app, but I had a $1 off digital coupon on each one of them in Coupon 24. So I wanted to do a 2-part experiment with this transaction, and I used the $1 off digital coupon on Coupons 24 on both of them. I wanted to see how that was going to play out with using the $5 OTC cards. I also wanted to see if you could use 2 OTC cards in one transaction. What happened when I tried to use this in my 10 off 70 scenario is that the OTC card was only taking off $1.78 because for some reason I could not figure it out. The using the 10 off 70 and the threshold coupons and everything like that was bringing the price down, and so when I was scanning the OTC card, it was reading that was the actual price, and it was only taking off $1.78. So I avoided that transaction, pulled those, got those masks instead, and then I did this separately, but I did these together in the same transaction. So here's how it went down. It ended up taking $4.78 off for each one of my OTC cards. Still can't figure out how it got to that total because if you subtract $7.29 minus $1.80 and minus $1, then that comes out to $4.49. So I haven't figured that out just yet. However, it did take the $4.78 off twice, and that left me it covered the tax, and I literally did not pay anything for this transaction. Spit the receipt out, I got the $2 back in extra care bucks, which makes this a $2 moneymaker. The next deal I did is also thanks to Couponing with Star. I did not know that we had these peelies on the Excedrin, so when she pointed that out, I was super excited. I checked my store, and mine have them as well. Now, these are $2 off any Excedrin or Advil product. And when you spend $20 on any Excedrin product, you're going to get $10 back in extra care bucks. And we also have a Haleon rebate happening now. Spend $25, get a $10 reward. This comes back as an Visa gift card. So I grabbed 3 of the Excedrins that are priced at $7.29 and one of the Advils that's priced at $5.49. After the $8 in peelies came off, that made the total to pay $19.31. Then I got back the $10 in extra care bucks, and I'll get back the $10 Visa gift card for the Haleon rebate, making this transaction a 69-cent moneymaker. This is everything I got today at CVS. Retail price was $123.92. My net total for everything was 59 cents. Happy couponing, y'all.